Only thing is the separate principles. Consciousness of madness and not rituals. Transcend the darkness to light the visuals. Manifesting the spiritual.
I the visuals, meditating on principles. The levitation of thought, altering gravitation of mentals.
From the underworld to this world, I use my principle.
Vibrations transcend space and time. Pure at heart because I deal with the mind.
We the total opposite. Laws of polarity.
And while I'm living, giving the rhythm, heed the word and the bass drop given.
That's right, now pause for a sec. You think about cause and effect, the laws of respect have been broken, now it's time for you to pay.
Ladies and gentlemen, hip-hop hermetically sealed, we supersede.
Cause nature obeys its own laws.
And will we ever awaken your mind to the truth that you find?
Laws operating upon substances and elements.
The phenomenal world or universe is simply a mental creation of all which is subject to the laws of created things. And that the universe as a whole in its parts or units has existed within the mind of all, which is the mind we live in, move, and have our being. So this principle, by establishing the mental nature of the universe, explains all the varied spiritual and mental and psychic and metaphysical phenomenon that occupies such a large portion of all these things, to which without such explanations people aren't going to understand right away what all of this means. So, understanding, understanding, and overstanding how mentalism empowers the individual, it's to grasp the laws of the mental universe and apply the same things in action to our well-being and advancement.
There is not one principle in space that is not somewhere in man. There is no law operating in space which does not operate somewhere also in the compound construction of the human being. That which is above is like that which is below. That which is superior is like unto that which is inferior. This means that there is a tremendous archetypal sympathy between the universe and the electron. That actually the cell, the atom, each of these is a little world. And the world is the great cell, the great atom. That everything actually moves upon one basic key pattern. And who possesses the key to that pattern possesses the key to all knowledge.
The third principle is the principle of vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. Now, this is a quote directly from the Kabbalah. Now, with this being said, we know in physics this is definitely something that they've been studying, and we're able to determine that we're made up of atoms, and atoms is just nothing but energy moving at fast speeds with light particles and very, very little bit of actual mass of matter. And the fraction of a fraction of a fraction of percentage of matter that we actually exist in, it really takes you to understand the nature of this reality, to know that if it's all vibrating, if it's all moving, things can be bent, and that you have the ability to bring things into fruition through creation. And also, it allows you to be able to elevate out of your mental constructs.
Polarity. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. Like and unlike are the same. Opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. Extremes meet, all paradoxes may be reconciled. We advise all students to familiarize themselves with the great fourth Hermetic Principle. The principle of polarity embodies the truth that all manifested things have two sides, two aspects, two poles, a pair of opposites with manifold degrees between the two extremes. A knowledge of the existence of this great Hermetic principle will enable the student to better understand his own mental states and those of other people. He will see that these states are all matters of degree, and seeing thus, he will be able to raise or lower the vibration at will, to change his mental poles, and thus be master of his mental states, instead of being their servant and slave.
Let's look at the principle of rhythm. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall.
Connect mind with rhythm.
Everything has a rhythm to it or swing to it. There's tendencies that exist in energy.
Connect mind with rhythm.
The pendulum swing manifests in everything that we undergo, everything we perceive. The measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left. It's just an opposite. It's perceived as an opposite.
Connect mind with rhythm.
Cause and effect. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Everything happens according to law. Chance is but a name for law not recognized. There are many planes of causation, but nothing escapes the law. This principle embodies the fact that there is a cause for every effect and an effect for every cause. Everything happens according to law, that nothing ever merely happens, that there is no such thing as chance. Yet while there are various planes of cause and effect, the higher dominating the lower planes is still nothing ever entirely escapes the law. Getting people to understand that, hey, no matter what you do, good or bad, there's going to be an effect. But the problem is we have too many people stuck in the realm of effects and not enough people stuck in the realm of cause.
Now, the seventh Hermetic natural law principle states and reminds us there are only two genders, masculine and feminine, on every plane of existence and is not limited to sex. That is, its manifestation on the physical plane as male and female. The etymology of gender comes from the Latin word meaning to generate, to create, to produce, procreate. The two polarities in service to one another as the active principle of the masculine, the positive pole, as giving, and the passive principle of the feminine, negative pole, as receiving. Now, mental gender in the Hermeticum considers the dual mind of the masculine, objective, conscious, active mind, and feminine, subjective, subconscious, passive mind. The Hermeticum invites us all to go within and meditate upon the mental twins.
It is possible for us to co-create a positive outcome, even in the late stage that we are in right now. Even how far into bondage and slavery we are in. A positive outcome is possible for us to co-create, but this can only be accomplished if we care enough to learn the truth ourselves and then develop the courage to continuously speak that truth to other people so that they may also learn it.
The way of knowledge is by searching the heart. The high way of wisdom is by the practice of righteousness.
So let me add some in, blend what my Autotron sent opposite tonight. I'm the key to the realm of eternal life, that's right. Follow me, lost ones, the sun's reliable. It's vital, did you follow my path that is spiral? If you choose to come follow each step I guide you with, don't sleep or you'll miss my lessons of progressive consciousness, universal law of justice. Bust this, I speak with experience. Have these cats now past game witches overheard comments while lighting minds with hard-earned topics. My essence is that of the tropics. Wise hold my words close to their hearts like lockets. Loved ones and memories, it's a simple known factor.
Hip-hop hermetically sealed, we supersede. Hip-hop hermetically sealed, we supersede. Hip-hop hermetically sealed, we supersede.